Hello everyone, I'm CZ Lumen, and this is StarCraft 2. What I have for you here is a game between Protoss in the upper left-hand corner versus a Zerg player in the bottom right. Now, this was a Discord submitted game and said this was a pretty fun game. Just wanted me to cast it for him, and I will be happy to oblige. Let's see if anything actually happens here in this little contest of drones. Now, one thing I've heard, just kind of like a little tidbit, is that apparently, per the costs, worker units are the best combat units. Although I don't see a whole lot of workers actually like just dominating the field. And it was by Grandmaster. Like I was looking at some of the replays. Like one replay in particular was a Grandmaster versus, I think it was 3 platinum players, and I didn't get a chance to actually watch that all the way through. I wanted to watch it and just see just how impressive, like just a grandmaster being able to just knock out three players is just insane to me. But anyway, back to the game at hand. We do have some pretty free damage going on here with these Zerglings. This is looks like a pretty good little opener for the Zerg. Protoss really gambling that nothing is going to be a problem here. Early game, and I guess like just had a delay on building that extra unit, and this wall may come down, and as a Protoss player this is definitely not what you want, especially here with a Stalker just getting completely trapped. Now, being able to be trapped and only be attacked by one Zergling is definitely better than being like completely surrounded, but with that shield battery going up, that's definitely going to give that Stalker some longevity, and this was I gotta admit, that was a pretty brilliant move on the Protoss. Yeah, I'm just gonna move my drones over here to this lower base, one that I can actually protect. Now this is boy, this is some pretty good harassment. Oh, if that goes down, massive drone attack. We're gonna see if the drones actually do come in handy here and like knocking out these Zerglings. These production buildings are down, same thing with that shield battery, but these drones do manage to actually knock out that one Zergling, and now we have more. What a game! My goodness. This is an absolute struggle for this Protoss player. Like, this is all of his economy right here in jeopardy. Now, what's fun about this is that we have, like, the worker count is still 20 to 21, right? And okay, the economy-wise, the Zerg is doing better economically. They have 2 bases. They have a full expansion. They're saturating both those bases up behind this. But Protoss is, I have to admit, I'm legit impressed that Protoss is even surviving this. I'm pretty sure I would have been knocked out a long time ago. And this is stressful. Like, this is just definitely not something, that's not a chill game to be sitting there and dealing with just being attacked on your base, right on your doorstep, on the verge of just complete and utter defeat, and like pulling a rabbit out of a hat, this Protoss manages to hold on. Speedlings have been researched, and now they are investigating the entire map, looking if any kind of like shenanigans is going on by the Protoss player. 26 to 22 workers. The income advantage has been, or Zerg has had the income advantage for a little bit now, but it hasn't been too strikingly different. Or yeah, wow, that is actually, so 18 Zerglings have gone down, but that means also 2 drones, 2 pylons, and 1 gateway. Exactly 450 per each side. Like, just think of that balance in this game to be able to do stuff like that. Overlord turned to, is this a droperlord? Did that just, is he gonna drop banglings in there? Oh, this is good. Oh, this is good. Where's that layer? There's the layer. All right. Once you get a layer up as the Zerg, you can actually you can improve your overlords into, I call them droperlords. It's just like an upgrade, but they really do need like their own name. So you have that plus, whoa, hold on. But at any time, these droperlords can be turned into overseers. So even like as a regular overlord, or if they convert into this. Now I think it would be, wow, it's a lot of banglings. How did I just miss that twice? What just happened? Oh. Oh, I haven't seen this in a while. This is fantastic. Now, upgrading that Overlord movement speed is definitely something you should do if you're going to do something like this, but he does see this. How many drones go down? I mean, that's the question. Oh, that was so painful. Oh. And then, of course, we have this going on. Does Protoss see this? That's the question. Protoss is... Okay. If he's paying attention to his map, he's going to know. But I don't think he's paying attention to his map. He is not paying attention to his map. Holy cow. 17 probes. Does he not know? Yeah. This is from his perspective. Presses space and just sees like his whole mineral line is just gone. Like, what? What just happened? And then he sees this and is like, oh. I wonder if... But, I mean, the question's going to be, though, if he recognizes what that is. If it's... He might think that's just an Overlord and not a Droperlord, so... Oh, that's funny. I do not get to see that kind of play very often, and I love it. That was effective, too. 32 to 25 workers. Zerg is definitely in the lead here. Yeah, you might have wanted to get your Overlord out of there as soon as possible after that, but that's just going to set you back 100 minerals, having to not, well, a little bit more than 100 minerals, because now you have to get another Overlord plus like that research. I think that development of those of the whatever Droperlord status is, like, you should be able to do that with Overseers as well, but no. That was now we got a hunt for Overlords here, which is going to possibly cause a supply. Yeah, this is not what you want as a Zerg player. You definitely don't want to just start losing these completely undefended bases. What do you have? What are you building to? Okay, you built up to a hive. Oh no, you can build up to a hive, but we do see a spire, so I'm guessing this person wants to go Corruptor Broodlord play. But this is definitely not what you want. You tech up the tree too fast. Protoss here is just like recovering pretty well. Not only did Protoss recover, but where are these drones going? What? Oh, that's not what you want. Did not. So he just, yeah, okay. Wow! Oh, those guys don't get frozen. That's interesting to know. And I think the cooldown's like 30 seconds or some stupidly long range. I feel like these guys should have like a constant stream of locusts. I don't know if... Oh, GG is called. I don't know if like necessarily it should be... these guys should be as fast. But they should basically be just like ground-based broodlords. But I also think broodlords should be able to like attack in the air too instead of just on the ground. What a game! What a recovery! That was fantastic. Protoss really hung in there and just yeah, got that third base up and running. But that was a fantastic pushback and recovery. Actually, not even recovery. Like, still down to 25 workers. And when we look at the units lost, Zerg is in the lead on units lost here because of the hatchery and a few other things adding up there. But that was pretty even beginning with Zerg really arguably like having the lead. But just, I mean, a small army of roaches would have helped you out here, buddy. Caesar. But I don't think these spore crawlers are going to last. Yeah, they wouldn't really live long enough. Especially these, like, these things are not great against an army. Just because of how these locusts work. So, that's, wow. Good game. Good game. I appreciate that. This was definitely fun to watch and fun to cast. I loved that Droperlord. That was good fun. I like seeing it come back like that.